Hello and welcome to episode 239. Right, for this video guys, it is end of April, bank holiday weekend, and I'm on the bank for 3 days. We're at Aspen again. I'm here with me mate Lee.
Howdy.
And Lee's mate Pavel is a bit further down the bank as well. Pavel, the one who we saw that clippage of footage in the video 2 videos ago where Pavel had equalled the late record at 41 pounds, so Pavel's going for a hat-trick of captures, because last time before that he had a 30 out as well, so and Lee is still hoping for his first fish just at all.
Hang on, I've had a tench.
Yeah.
That's a poor excuse, isn't it, really?
But anyway, guys, we are already fishing. The rods are already out. I mean, it's early afternoon now on this Friday. I think we've had all 4 seasons of weather as well already in a space of a couple of hours. But yeah, the weather's been manic. We got in, it was raining, and then we had sunshine, and then we had hail, and then it's gone back to sunshine. Oh, weather's been up and down all over the place. But anyway,
down
right.
like a fiddler's elbow.
Right, anyway guys, I'm waffling now. So anyway, well, till later on, like I said, rods are already out, but for now, let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
Right guys, so I ordered myself a new bivvy. I thought it was time for a new one. I ordered it from wish.com. Yeah, we'll have a look at it now, and just to say it wasn't what I was expecting. So, what do you reckon to my new bivvy then guys from Wish? It's yeah, not quite what I was expecting guys, but at least it's portable. Tench.
Tench, is it?
It's either a tench or a carp swimming towards me.
It went off well enough, didn't it?
I had the bait runner loose, didn't I? So it seems like a better run.
Do you want me to carry on recording, or?
Yeah, you know, just so there's something to fill the blog with. Oh yeah, scampering around like a proper tench.
It went off well.
Right, round this side then, are you Mr. Txi-d? Oh yeah, there's its green flanks.
You sound disappointed.
Well, you know, the old Aspen blank saver, innit? Here we are, Mr. Terry. Oh, I was going to say here we are, but already he just shot off at 1,000,000 miles an hour. There we go. Old Terry Tench in the net. Blank saver done. Right guys, as we just seen, let's put some water on him because for some reason my landing net's full of crap, but yeah, it's the old typical Aspen blank saver. Oh, Mr. Terry Tench. Not a bad size one, probably 4 pound-ish. Not weighed it, but he looks a 4 pounder. But yeah, it absolutely bolted off. Lee went, "You're in, you're in," and the way it was running, we thought it was a carp because it was absolutely bolting off. Maybe I just didn't have my bait runner tight enough, but yeah, it absolutely ran and ran, and did think it was a carp, but hey ho. Oh, Mr. Terry Tench saves the day again. Right, let's get it back. try and get a carp now. Good evening guys, and it's that part of any fishing session that becomes a great fishing session. Yep, that's the old barbecue. So currently got a bit of chicken on the go. If them buggers don't clear off, there'll be duck on the go next. Yeah, you. And a nice juicy sirloin to go on next. Proper one off the butcher's counter. Yeah, it's so the lake is almost pretty full now guys, so when me, Lee and Pavel turned up there was 3 people on, obviously then us made it 6, and then through the course of the day people have steadily been turning up now, and I think there's 3 swims, maybe 4 swims free on the lake, 5 possibly, but there's a few swims that you wouldn't want to go on, because like there's my friends Andy and Annette up in the corner swim, so there's a corner swim on the other bank, so you know you don't go in that corner swim because that will interfere with their fishing and you know the angles that people fish, so so there's a few swims that can't really be fished anyway. Ow, ow. So but yeah, but basically the lake is pretty full now guys, is what I'm getting at. So so yeah, there's a lot of lines in the water. Whether that'll affect the fishing, who knows, time will tell. But anyway, right, I'm gonna crack on and concentrate on cooking my chicken because I don't want to burn it. I've burnt chicken on the outside and pink chicken in the middle. But yeah, just thought I'd give a quick update. Quick history lesson as well guys. 75 years ago today, Adolf Hitler committed suicide. There you go. Bit of history in my blogs, how about that? But yeah. Right, anyway guys, I'm going to concentrate on cooking me chicken so it's cooked properly and I don't have the old trots tomorrow. Right, I'm going to put the camera away now guys, and then hopefully I can see you tonight. I'll get the camera out if Leo Pavel have one, because we're in 3 really close swims, so we can be nice and social. We picked these swims on purpose so that we could be social. No. Good morning guys, and yeah, obviously with no footage to show you from either of us in the night. Yep, a completely quiet night with nothing happened. It's just MLE just now, how even when you're in a deep sleep, even if you get the odd single bleep or double bleep, if you get a put liner, you still subconsciously kind of hear it even when you're asleep. And yeah, didn't even really get that last night. I turned in about 10 o'clock last night and slept straight through to 6:30 this morning, so yeah, good 8.5 hours sleep last night with no disturbance whatsoever. But it's probably not going to be long, to be fair, before I do need to wind in. I can feel the facilities aren't far off calling me in their direction. But yeah, rods haven't been touched basically since I had that tench yesterday. Yeah, so Lee's just been tying some new rigs for ready when he redoes his rods later on. Right, here we go then guys. Pavel has just had a tench. A very nice one indeed, weighing in at £7. I'd certainly beat my PB for a tench, but nice one buddy.
Yeah, but it's mine.
So you get the biggest carp in the lake and now you're getting the biggest tench. Get him banned, Chris, get him banned.
Yeah.
Nice one mate, well
nice
done.
One, yeah. Good.
Hi guys, just redoing my rods. I had to have the old call of nature where, you know, where I was forced to wind in. But the rods are going to be coming back in again in about 4 hours time when I wind in and go for a curry tonight. So I'm not using a boat, I'm only flicking them out. 2 of the rods have gone out already so far. But I haven't even refreshed the hook baits because I'm a bit of a tight git. So I didn't see the point of putting on fresh hook baits for just 4 more hours when I'm going to be putting on fresh hook baits after I've had the curry tonight. So all I've done, I've just dipped the hook baits that was already on there in a bit of seafood beetling just to give them a bit of a refresh and pep them up a bit, and then yeah, I'm just going to flick them out. And right, anyways, going to get these out quickly because the rain is coming in. Right guys, so it's that time in the evening where we are redoing the rods to have all the rods out on fresh hook baits for the night. Oh, duck. Yeah, so the rods have been in for an hour or so now because we have just had a nice bankside curry again from the local curry house in South Surney. Very nice it was indeed again. But yes, I'm not changing anything guys. Basically I am sticking with the faithful Ronnie rig, the rig that's caught me that tench so far. I'm sticking with the seafood 12mm match the hatch colour pop-ups again, because if you saw the video I done here 2 weeks ago where I would have told you about getting picked up by the ducks because they've caught on to, they can see high vis baits and following the bait boat out and all that malarkey. So but yeah, match the hatch hook baits just so that the ducks can't see them. And then one rod I'm going to fish close in, like this margin, like literally right behind me. So seeing there's still 2 nights to go for tonight, I'm going to have a bit of an experiment and just try fishing really close in. I mean you've got the marginal drop off, but I'm going to fish on the bottom of that drop off, literally on the just behind these trees to my left here, or to the right as you're looking. The other 2 rods will still go out in mid-water because that's the fish that have been coming out. That's where they seem to be coming out at the moment, by mid-water. So yeah, so 2 will stay mid-water. But yeah, I'm going to experiment with, like I said, one really close in. So I wouldn't expect it to do anything during the hours of daylight, but you know, once we've all bedded down for the night and our size 10s aren't clonking up and down the bank, I'd expect that's when the fish might come in close. Right, that's the 3 rigs all baited up. Right, let's attach them to the rods and get them out. Like I said, I'll put a little bit of bait on that as well. So super close in, but like I said, once we're in our bivvies at night and our big size 10s aren't disturbing the bank, who knows if the fish come close in or not, so it's worth a shout on one rod, I think.
Roy, get out of my swim.
There we go, one rod out and baited, guys. And guys, second rod has just gone out, doing the third and final rod now. Rig's already in the boat. I've just put in a small scattering of mixed size pellet and boilies in with the boat. Not a lot, just enough to keep them grubbing around if the fish do happen to come across my rig and baited area. So we're just going to go to mid-water-ish. Because any fish that have been coming out lately, although nothing's come out this weekend yet, that's where they seem to be coming from. About there would do, I reckon. So that's it, third rod now fishing. Like I keep saying fingers crossed, but nothing seems to happen when I cross my fingers, so I don't think I'll bother crossing my fingers. Right, anyway, let's get this boat in, put the back lead on, and then we're set. Back lead's just gone on. Bobbin on. And what I always do when I first put the rods out is, as you can probably see, all the bobbins are right down at the moment with the line sort of fairly loose-ish, and then what that does, it allows for the line to then sink properly, and then what will probably happen over the next hour or so is that the bobbins will come up a little bit, and then when they've stopped rising, I know the lines have sunken properly to their maximum what they're going to sink, and then if I want to raise the bobbins up any more, I will do. Lines that go in the clips above the reels. So, and that's that then, guys. So, right, but basically we're all set and fishing now for the night. Right guys, so about an hour's passed when all the rods went out, and what I have just done now is now the lines have sunk pretty much about as much as they were going to. I've just twisted the spools a little bit just to lift the bobbins up a little bit, and then I've put all the lines into the line clips on the rods above the reels. Just gives the line a bit more of an aggressive angle on the bobbins. If you from the alarms up to that rod clip, you just get a much better sort of V in the line on the bobbin, and it just gives you a bit more of a sensitive pickup if you do get a pickup. So now we are all set for the night, guys. I say it every time, perhaps that's where I'm going wrong, but fingers crossed what happens tonight. I was just looking back at my photo gallery actually on my phone, and the last time I had a carp out of here was in November, so we're getting on for 6 months since I've had a carp out of here, so well overdue one. Right, camera's going to go away for the night, guys. Hopefully I can see you in the night. Well, good morning guys, welcome to morning number 2. Welcome to Blanca's Alley. Oh, The pavel goes, I'm hiding. Yeah, unfortunately, last night, another quiet night, guys. Again, I don't... If I had any bleeps, I certainly didn't hear them because I was so in the land of Nod. I was really kind of hoping the fish I'd dropped really close into the margins would do something, but yeah, I'm not pulling the rods in yet because it is only just gone 7 o'clock, and as you can probably tell from how bright everything is behind me, the sun is absolutely blaring already. Clear blue sky this morning, glorious sunshine. So this place is kind of, well, when this place does do bites, it is known for its morning bites, so the rods won't be touched for at least a couple of hours yet. Right guys, as you can see, the rods aren't in the water at the moment, and that's because I've just had a bout of Curry's Revenge and I had to quickly wind in again like I had to 2 weeks ago. So although I said I wasn't going to touch the rods for a while yet, I had no choice but to wind in. There come the ducks. But so yeah, so the rods are going to go back out obviously in a minute, and then probably won't touch them then for the rest of the day. So not going to go back down in the margins because obviously now we're up and clampering around the bank, I don't think anything would come out from this margin. I'll probably drop one back down the margin to my left where there's some reeds. That's more likely to do me a bite. Well, anyway, let's waffle, let's just crack on. Right, that's it then guys, all 3 rods are now out. So as I've just seen, this left hand rod has gone down this left hand margin behind me. We saw the right hand rod go out also, that's gone 3/4 of the way across the lake. Middle rod only went halfway, pretty much dead centre. I haven't changed nothing, you know, rigs, bait, it's all still the same. I'm still putting a light scattering of pellets and boilies in with a bait boat. So yeah, so this is the last full day of fishing. So it's 6 o'clock in the evening and literally nothing has happened since the rods were redone. After me facilities visit this morning, no bleeps, no signs, no action, no nothing. We've heard of one carp that's come out further down the lake. Guess what swim? Correct, the bench swim. So and to a lake that's been pretty full all this bank holiday weekend. As far as we know, that is the only fish that's come out of the main body of this lake this weekend. There was one guy who's fishing the beach had a fish I think this morning, but that don't count because it's a separated part of the lake at the moment. But yeah, for all the anglers that's been on this main part of the lake, and we're probably talking 20 plus anglers, 3 rods each, 1 carp has come out, guys. So fair few tench have come out. But so anyway, moving on to this evening, what I'm deciding to do is not touch 2 rods, so that, you know, they haven't been touched since this morning. I'm just going to leave them, let them fish through the night, rather than, even though I'm using the bait boat, not going to disturb the areas that they're fishing in. The left hand rod, that's obviously down this margin behind me, I'm going to put that out into open water as well. But I'm going to just have a go for it tactic. I'm going to put it out and I'm just going to fill the bait boat up with pellets, boilies, particle. Nothing else has happened, guys. So do you know what? I'm just gonna fill it in just on this 1 rod and just see what happens. So sounded like a dumper truck tipping its load, didn't it? That falling out. Right, stop filming. There's a bit of duck creek going on.
Christ.
Did you stop filming already, or did
No,
you get that?
that's all on there. It's still going on it, they're fighting. It's still filming.
Right, and guys, so it is the final morning and we are slowly packing up because we have got some horrible weather forecast to come in about the next 4 hours time, so it's going to be a early pack up this morning. Obviously with no nighttime footage, nothing happened last night. Lee had a bit of a liner last night. Pavel just had a tench about half hour ago, but on the carp side of it, absolutely nothing. But because we're doing a slow pack up now to beat this weather that's coming in, I'm going to close the video off here. Unfortunately on the carp side of it, it was a blank. On the tench side of it, it wasn't a blank. So to me, not a blank, because I like me tench.
Is that blankety blank? Not a blank?
Oh, yeah, I got the checkbook but not the pen.
There you go.
But right, anyway guys, thanks for watching this video and thanks for sticking through these who call it a blank because I haven't caught a carp. I appreciate you still watching and seeing through these kind of tough fishing times. Next week I'm at the Islands Carp Fishery in Mere, so hopefully that one will be more successful. So goodbye from the lads.
Goodbye.
And goodbye from me. Until next week at the Islands. Tight lines, guys.
Tight lines, guys.